Secret moon bases, mystery or reality? For decades, the idea of secret moon bases has fascinated us, blending science fiction with speculation. Could there actually be hidden bases on the moon, and if so, what would they be for? Here's a look at the theories. And what's really possible? Military advantages. One big theory behind secret moon bases is that they could give a strategic advantage. Imagine being able to monitor Earth from the moon's orbit, or even use it as a potential launch point for space-based defenses. With such a high vantage point, a lunar base could change the rules of space security. Back in the Cold War, both the US and Soviet Union were trying to outdo each other in space, and some believe they wanted to do more than just explore. There's no solid proof, though, of any military base up there today. And with treaties like the 1967 Outer Space Treaty, building weaponized bases in space is actually off limits. But if a country could pull it off without anyone knowing, it would be a major advantage. Research and exploration outposts. More realistically, the moon could be an ideal place for research outposts. Space agencies like NASA, ESA, and China's CNSA are already planning to set up bases on the moon for testing technologies that will need to survive in space for longer periods. These outposts would let scientists study lunar radiation, test habitats, and run life support systems, essential for missions to Mars or beyond. And with the moon's harsh environment, they'd be able to simulate the conditions of deeper space without risking human lives here on Earth. While no one's secretly setting up a research base yet, it's clear that setting up shop on the moon is a stepping stone to future exploration, mining for resources. The moon is full of valuable resources that could be worth mining. One of the most talked about resources is helium-3, a rare isotope that could power clean nuclear fusion reactors here on Earth. Helium-3 is incredibly hard to find on our planet, but there's plenty on the moon. This has led to speculation that countries or corporations might already be trying to stake their claim on lunar resources. A secret base set up to mine helium-3 could create enormous economic power, not to mention a new space race for resources. However, no confirmed mining operations exist on the moon yet, but plans from countries and private companies show that it could be coming sooner than we think. Survival outposts for humanity. Some theorists believe that secret moon bases could serve as humanity's backup plan in case something goes wrong on Earth. In this scenario, if there were a massive catastrophe, like a nuclear disaster, asteroid impact, or climate collapse, a moon base could act as a safe haven. Such a base might store vital knowledge, DNA samples, or even cryogenically frozen people who could one day help repopulate the Earth. It sounds like science fiction, but with billionaires and futurists considering off-planet survival as a serious option, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. While we're far from building a lifeboat on the moon, the idea taps into our survival instinct. Conspiracy theories and strange images. Theories of secret moon bases are partly fueled by mysterious images taken by lunar missions. Sometimes, photos from the moon show strange shadows or odd structures that conspiracy theorists argue could be evidence of artificial buildings. Occasionally, former military or government whistleblowers claim to have insider knowledge of secret operations on the moon, though these are typically unverified. Experts usually chalk these sightings up to natural formations or photographic artifacts, but these images keep the idea of moon bases alive in the minds of enthusiasts. The power of secrecy. Why would any moon base need to be secret? From a practical perspective, a secret base on the moon could give a huge strategic advantage. The moon's remoteness would make it hard to detect, and if one nation could build a concealed base, it could gain a foothold in space before anyone else. Still, the financial and technical challenges of pulling this off are massive. Constructing a hidden base on the moon would be difficult, given today's advanced satellite technology, which can observe even small changes on the lunar surface. The truth about moon bases. So, is there any truth to these theories? While the idea of secret moon bases is enticing, there's no confirmed evidence to support them. But humanity's interest in actually establishing a presence on the moon is very real. NASA's Artemis program, China's ambitious lunar plans, and the interest of private companies all point toward the possibility of real lunar outposts. These future bases won't be secret, but they could still serve some of the purposes imagined in these theories: scientific research, mining, and maybe even supporting the survival of our species one day.